Hello, everyone. Welcome to a 1 hour of flow or power vinyasa yoga. I'm Deb, and I'll give you a little warning. So, I've got some kids upstairs. So, I am in a suite, but you may hear sounds upstairs just as a heads up. And I think that's the only forewarning you need before we begin. So, find somewhere to start. Could be child's pose, could be down dog, depending on your energy level, what you're wanting from practice today, your reason for showing up. I like to close my eyes in order to go inward. Some people, it doesn't feel good. It makes them feel anxious. So whether you keep your gaze on one point or you close your eyes, start to go inward. Notice what you're feeling. Like notice the thoughts that are coming up, thoughts that are persistent, that you think you need to pay attention to. Notice sensation in your body, like where it feels tight, where it feels stiff or sore. As thoughts come in, or even before thoughts come in, you may start to feel pangs of emotion, start to notice the sensation that precedes language. Most of all, just start to be here. This idea is to let go of the thoughts that come in, let go of the judgments, and just be here, starting to follow your breath. I'm going to read a little bit to you from a book called Daring Greatly by Brené Brown. And this piece is on belonging. So you can listen anywhere in any position you'd like. Belonging is the innate human desire to be part of something larger than us. Because this yearning is so primal, we often try to acquire it by fitting in and by seeking approval, which are not only hollow substitutes for belonging, but often barriers to it. Because true belonging only happens when we present our authentic, imperfect selves to the world, our sense of belonging can never be greater than our level of self-acceptance. If you'd like to go into down dog and begin to grow your Ujjayi breath, I will read this one more time. Belonging is the innate human desire to be part of something larger than us. Because this yearning is so primal, we often try to acquire it by fitting in and by seeking approval, which are not only hollow substitutes for belonging, but often barriers to it. Because true belonging only happens when we present our authentic, imperfect selves to the world, our sense of belonging can never be greater than our level of self-acceptance. So for a theme today, if you would like to work on this piece of self-acceptance, work on this piece of not needing to fit in, not needing to seek approval. I think it's a brilliant way to do it when you're, likely at home or in your office on your own. And so it begins inside. So where you're going to notice it or likely going to notice it is on your mat, like your own judgments. Because until we recognize what we think of ourselves, we won't be able to do anything with the outside messages either. So it starts here on our mats, on our own. From down dog, you can walk your hands to the back of your mat for a forward fold. Feet can be hip distance or wider. You can hold on to your elbows if that feels good. You can dangle your hands or you can sway and rock from side to side. Ooh, and if you find something good, which I have, you stay there, feel into it, explore it. If you're off center, eventually come back to center. Inhale, halfway lift, find a flat back. Exhale, fold forward, maybe sigh or lip butter. Walk your hands back to down dog. And so in your down dog, imagine wrapping your shoulders around, almost like spiraling, if you're looking at your hands, like your hands are on two jars, lids of jars, and you're spiraling them out. And the effect is it wraps your shoulders around and your elbows kind of point forward. It brings your shoulders away from your ears. And then you can look back to your belly button or between your feet. If you want to shake out your head, go for it. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Hold it here. We're going to move through the warm-up slowly at first. And so as you hold it here with your right leg lifted, you're going to start noticing the muscles that are working. Keep your breath going here. Take an inhale. Exhale, step your right foot to your right hand. You're going to set up for a high lunge, taking your time to rise. Your feet are hip distance like on train tracks. Inhale your arms up to the sky, high lunge. Find steady here. I'm going to do a couple wrist circles just to warm up my wrists, just because that's what my body needed right now. Take an inhale. Warrior two on your exhale. Spin your back heel down parallel to the short edge of your mat. Hips and shoulders are facing the left side of your mat. Arms reaching out, looking over your right hand. Exalted warrior two, left arm to left thigh, right arm into the sky. Find a nice side bend. Inhale. On your exhale, windmill your hands to your mat. Step back to high plank. Hold it here. Feet are hip distance. Hands are planted under your shoulders. Pressing your shoulders away from your ears, engaging your lats. Knees can be up or down. Take an inhale. Exhale, slowly lower all the way to your mat. Once you're down, untuck your toes. Inhale for cobra, low, medium, or high. Exhale, release. Chest lowers, tuck your toes either through high plank, tabletop, child's pose. Press up and back to downward facing dog. When you get back here, if you want to sigh, lip putter, take rest, go for it. And remember here, do that sort of hand spiral shoulder wrapping around so that your shoulders come away from your ears. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky, hold it here. You can point your toes or flex your left foot or floint. So floint is like, what is it? Pointing your foot with flexed toes. Notice where you're holding tension. Right now I'm holding it in my jaw and my temples a bit. So kind of shake it out. Take an inhale. Exhale, step your left foot to your left hand. Set your feet hip distance for a high lunge. Wait for an inhale. Wait till your base is steady. And then rise up. And release tension. You know, your arms need to use enough muscles to keep them above your arms, above your head. But you don't need to hold extra tension. So notice, like if you want to kind of shake it out at all, just hold what you need to. Let go of what you can. Take an inhale. Exhale, warrior two. For exalted warrior two, right arm to right thigh, left arm into the sky. This can also be exalted triangle if you want to press into your left leg and straighten it. If you're keeping it bent, make sure to press your left knee out over your second toe. It likes to tip over to the right. Take an inhale. Exhale, windmill your hands to your mat. Step back, chaturanga, low push-up, bent elbows. You can take another cobra or roll over your toes for up dog. And then your exhale, downward facing dog. Couple of breaths here.
So it's just us and our mats and our breath. Our biggest enemy, our biggest critic is ourselves. So notice when we get in the way of our own lives, of our own quality of life. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, you can step, hop to the top of your mat. Halfway lift as you arrive. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Reach as tall as you can. Exhale, fold to your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, low push-up, exhale. Cobra up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. We're going to do all that with one breath per movement. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot to your right hand. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, exalted warrior two. Exhale, hands to your mat, chaturanga, low push-up. Cobra up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, left foot to left hand. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, exalted warrior two. Exhale, hands to your mat, chaturanga, low push-up. Cobra up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Sometimes I like to shake out my head or move my hips around a bit. Hold your down dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, make your way to the top of your mat. Halfway lift as you arrive. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, reach up. Exhale, fold to your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Cobra up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right foot to right hand. High lunge, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Exalted warrior two, inhale. Hands to your mat, chaturanga, exhale. Cobra up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, left foot to left hand. High lunge, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Exalted warrior two, inhale. Hands to your mat, chaturanga, exhale. Cobra up dog, inhale. Down dog or child's pose or playtime, exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, make your way to the top of your mat. Halfway lift as you arrive. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, reach up. Exhale, fold to your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Cobra up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. One more sun salutation like that. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right foot to right hand. High lunge, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Exalted warrior 2, inhale. Windmill your hands to your mat, chaturanga, exhale. Cobra up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, left foot to left hand. Inhale, high lunge. Warrior 2, exhale. Exalted warrior 2, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Cobra up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. You've got a few breaths here. If you'd like to do a lion's breath, you take a full deep inhale. On your exhale, stick out your tongue, cross your eyes. You can do as many of those as you'd like. Notice if your shoulders are coming towards your ears. Wrap your shoulders around. Spin those jars open with your hands. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, make your way to the top of your mat. Halfway lift as you arrive. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, fold to your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Cobra up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. 3-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, knee to your right upper arm. 3-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, knee to your left upper arm. 3-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, step your right foot to your right hand. Bring your back knee down for a low lunge. All right, just settle into here. Notice where you're feeling it. If you're feeling it too intensely, back off. If you're not feeling enough, add on. You can stay here as option 1 if you would like the quad stretch. Right hand to right thigh. Bending your back leg. Pad your knee if you need more padding. Pull your left heel in towards your sit bone. This could be a standing quad stretch, a laying down quad stretch, anything you need. You can also keep your right hand on your right thigh or lift it up. Anywhere you'd like to bring it. Release your back toes, tuck them under. High lunge, lift your back knee. Bring your hands to prayer in front of your chest. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right, left elbow to outer right thigh. So I'm going to bring my back knee down because that's what I'm feeling like my body needs today. You can keep your back knee lifted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my left elbow on my outer right thigh. I'm going to bring my left hand to my chest and my right hand to my low back. That's what I feel like I need. But you can keep your hands in prayer. You can spread your wings, bind, arm balance, any kind of twist here. Full cycle of breath. Inhale. Stay, exhale. On your inhale, unwind, plant your hands, 3-legged dog. So right leg steps up and back, stack your hips. Oof. Sometimes I like to work with a straight leg. When I bend it, I feel it in a completely different place, so it's your call. What variation of a stacked hip 3-legged dog you take. Doing some ankle circles. As you're ready, release to down dog. You can hold it here, or you can rest, or cycle through a vinyasa. or play. You may hear my kids in the background. Take care of you. Don't hold on to anything you don't need. Let it go in your mat, in your breath, through your body. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, knee to your left upper arm. Three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, knee to your right upper arm. Three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, left foot to your left hand. Bring your back knee down, low lunge. Wait for an inhale to lift your arms up. Sometimes I like to, I don't know if you can see this, interlace my thumbs and just find this stretch, or if you need like a bit of a shoulder stretch here, or side bend, kind of bring it in and see what needs some love today. And then if you're taking the quad stretch, left hand to left thigh, bending your back knee, right hand to right foot, any thigh stretching variation. For a high lunge, release your back toes, tuck them under, lift your back knee, arms to the sky. And bring your hands to prayer. Take an inhale, center. Exhale, twist left, right elbow to outer left thigh. So because I did it on the other side as well, I'm going to bring my back knee down, bring my right hand to my chest. Maybe eventually I'll bring my left hand to my low back. I'm listening to what my body needs. The only point of this is to twist your spine. So however you do that is all good. Full cycle of breath. Inhale. Stay, exhale. On your inhale, unwind, plant hands, three-legged dog. Stack hips, and then your call, where you take it from here. I've got a wall behind me. I'm going to use it on this side. Feels so good. And then I'm kind of just pulsing my chest back towards my thigh and then over towards my left arm, and I'm finding a really different stretch. So just notice slight movement can change the game. Find down dog. If and when you're ready, you can stay here. You can take child's pose. You can flow or play. You got a couple of breaths. Down dog if you're ready. From dog, inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot to your right hand. Set up for high lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up. We're going to move with breath. Exhale, bow your chest to your thighs. Sweep your arms behind you. Inhale, reach and rise. Exhale, bow, sweep arms back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise. This time, warrior three. You're going to press off your back toes. Lift your left leg parallel to your mat. Lower your chest parallel to your mat. You're going to have hands at hips in prayer. If you tend to arch your spine, like I used to do, tend to do, knit your ribs in, engage your core. On an inhale, rise to stand, feet to touch, hands to your sides, Tadasana, mountain pose, be still. Notice all the ways that you may want to move, to wiggle, to adjust. See what happens if you resist that and be still. You can stay here longer if you'd like. If you're ready, inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold to your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. On your exhale, you can take Malasana squat, so toes out, heels in, elbows to inner thighs here. Or if you'd like to take crow pose, you can take crow pose. So I like to start with my feet touching. I'll do it sideways. No, I'm gonna do it facing you. Start with feet touching, plant hand, shoulder distance. Lift hips high, I lift my heels, and then bending my elbows. I need to make a ledge on my triceps, my upper arms, so that my shins can cross over them. And if you have variations of crow, bring them in. Take an inhale. If you're in crow and you want to try hopping back to chaturanga, you can go for it. You can vinyasa or skip it. We'll meet in down dog. From down dog, inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot to your left hand. Set up for a high lunge. Inhale to rise. We're moving with breath right away. Exhale, bow your chest to your thighs, sweep your arms back. Inhale, reach up, high lunge. 2 more like that. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise. Warrior 3 on your exhale. Press off your back toes. Any arm variation. Arms reaching in front, out behind, hands of prayer or on hips. Rise to stand. Right foot touches your left, hands to your sides. Be still. If your breath or mind are very busy, you can stay longer. If you're ready to move and flow, inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold to your mat. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back. You can take crow pose or a second set of Malasana. I will show you Malasana twist, so Parsa Malasana. So you start in your base pose of Malasana. Reach your right fingertips out in front of your leg. And then you can bring your left hand to your thigh and press open a bit. If you prefer to lift your arm up to the sky, look up to the sky, you may be able to bind, spinning your right thumb down and back behind you, maybe binding. And if you're not doing this, you can be crow posing it for a while. Then you switch sides in your Malasana, if you're taking the twisting variation. And then when you're ready to release, don't rush out of it. You know, whether you're still playing around or you're not done with your Parsa Malasana, take your time. We'll meet in down dog. You know, you can always pause the video. That's one of the brilliant things about videos. From down dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Spin your back heel down for warrior 2. Inhale to rise. So if you're feeling like you've got lots of oomph, bring your right thigh parallel to your mat. And then if you get tired, you can straighten your right leg out and then come back in. Chill out in your shoulders. Know that for a lot of us, when it starts getting hard in life and yoga, our shoulders come towards our ears. So I like to sometimes shake it out. And for extended side angle, reach your right arm forward, forearm to thigh and left arm beside your ear is option one. If you've got another option, it's all yours. Take it away. For lizard pose, you're going to release your hands inside your right leg. Walk your right foot out a bit, walk your left foot out a bit, lift up your left heel. So many variations of this. So I'll do this facing you. So with your hips square, you can lower your chest, keeping your hips high. I feel this a lot in my low back, but that's where I'm tight. Some of you may feel this more in your hips. If you prefer to bring your back knee down, and then I'll do this facing the side again. You can bring your back knee down, bring your right foot out to 45-degree angle and start to open it up. You can keep your chest high or bring it low. Any kind of lizard variation. Another one that I like is if I place my left palm on the mat, right hand to right thigh, start twisting over to the right. Maybe you bring it into a quad stretch, bending your left leg, right hand grabbing for the outside edge of your left foot. All right, so you can stay here for a longer hip stretch. If you would like Kundanyasana, you need your right foot facing straight ahead. Plant your hands shoulder distance. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. So I'm going to glue my right leg to my right upper arm, press into my hands, lift my right foot. Then I chaturanga. I bring this left elbow underneath me, right foot extends, and then you work that balance. It's a lot of kind of like the game Twister. You gotta play with it and send me a message, send me an email, text me, whatever you need, talk to me in person if you're working on that one and can't figure it out, because it is possible. All right, you release when you're ready, whether you are still in lizard pose or arm balancing. Notice if you're holding tension. This is the space to let tension go, to notice where you're holding it, especially if you've been really busy before class. You may have no idea what's going on inside. This is your chance to find out. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. For warrior two, back heel spins down. Inhale to rise. For extended side angle, left arm reaches forward, forearm to thigh is option one, with your right arm swept beside your right ear. And again, option two is yours. There's I don't even know how many variations of this. This could go into Vishvamitrasana or Bird of Paradise, depending on your body today and what your soul needs today, right now. For lizard pose, release your hands inside your left foot. Left foot walks out, right heel lifts up. So again, maybe you're folding forward in a square kind of way, hips high, chest lowers. Maybe you're opening it up, that's your call. Maybe you do a bit of both. I'm doing a bit of both. So when I open it up, left foot out to an angle to protect your knee. And then I go slowly, I don't know where I'm gonna feel it today. I don't know what my body, what my energy level is. My energy level isn't super high today. And historically, not too long ago, I would push through, especially if I showed up for a flow or power class. That's my workout. I would think that I needed to do that, but I'm learning after my body has sent me multiple messages over the years. The more intense ones are the ones I finally listen to, that, you know, I don't need to. If I show up for power, you know, maybe at some point at the beginning or halfway through, I need to let it be restorative. All right, so you can stay in your lizard pose, or if you want to arm balance, hands shoulder distance, back toes tucked under, back knee lifts. Left, actually I think you, yeah, left leg to left upper arm. Press into your hands to lift your left foot. Chaturanga. Extend your left leg. Look towards your left foot. And you hold it as long as you can. I'm not going to hold it for so long today. But you can work that stamina, work that endurance, especially if you have energy. Release as you're ready, whether you're in lizard pose or Kundalini. We'll meet in down dog. Again, don't rush it. From down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Spin your back heel down, parallel to the short edge of your mat. The second set of warrior two. Can you hear my kids? They're our music. For half moon pose, look in front of your right foot. You're going to press off your back leg, looking in front of your right foot for balance. Find your balance. Feel into all four corners, your big toenail and pinky toenail, both edges of your heels. Flex your left foot. Reach your left heel like it's beaming up behind you. Same with the top of your head. And as you do that, you slowly lower. Your right fingertips may touch down. They may float. Your left hand can be on your hip or reaching up to the sky. You can hold it here if you'd like to take Ardha Chandra Chapasana. Bending your left knee, maybe right into your chest to grab the outside edge of your left foot. Everybody's different. You press your left leg out behind you. Now, it may look like it's lifting up a bit. The action is back pressing instead of up. You're going to release to Exalted Warrior 2. So release your bind if you've got it. Ooh, I did not step like a super cool ninja. Maybe a super cool wobbly ninja. Exalted Warrior 2. Left foot steps all the way back. Right arm into the sky. Just one breath. Inhale. Exhale. Windmill your hands to your mat. Three-legged dog. Right leg back and up. You can take some hip circles here if you'd like to flip it. Want to do some ankle circles too. Your call. And if you're flipping it, you can float it and play. You can place your right foot down and work all the way into wheel. Really let your movement be intuitive. Let it be based on what your body is asking of you in the moment. We'll meet in down dog. If you would like to flow, inhale, forward high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, down dog. I'm going to do a lion's breath. If you want to join me, join in. Full deep inhale. On your exhale, stick out your tongue, cross your eyes. It helps me release the tension in my jaw too, I find. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, left foot between your hands. Warrior 2, back heel down. Inhale, windmill it up. For half moon pose, look in front of your left foot. Press off your back leg and start by balancing on your left foot, rooting down through your left foot, beaming out through your straight right leg with engaged right quads, flexed right foot. And then you slowly, beaming through the top of your head, you can start to lower down. And if you don't make it all the way, you don't make it all the way. You're playing with balance in this one. Maybe your fingertips touch, maybe not. Have some fun with it. You can stay here if you would like Chapasana. Bend your right leg, maybe right into your chest. Grab the outside edge of your right foot and press your right leg back. It may help to have a block underneath your left hand so you can make that connection. Get deeper into the stretch. For Exalted Warrior 2, release your right foot, step it all the way back. It was a little more graceful that time for me. Exalted Warrior 2, inhale your left arm to the sky. Exhale, windmill your hands to your mat. Three-legged dog. Left leg back and up. And again here, don't listen to what I'm saying or let go of your ideas of what Warrior 3 hip stack is to you. And just move, let your body feel and adjust accordingly. We'll meet in down dog. Flow if you'd like. If you need something else, you do something else. Oh my gosh, my kids are so loud. Maybe I shouldn't have filmed the video during the winter vacation and holidays. Oh my goodness. So if you need a lion's breath or you need something, this is the time. Like so often in life, I find we don't ask ourselves what we need. We might not even have a chance to think about what we need. So we can use our yoga practice to figure that out. Inhale, look forward, however you'd like. So you can step, hop, you can kick up to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Maybe sigh on your exhale. Well, a forward fold feels good. If you want to stay there, you go for it. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to prayer. So, standing on your right foot, you're going to bring your right hand to your right hip. Lift your left knee. Option 1, left hand to left knee. Option 2, peace fingers, wrap around your big toe. Hug your left knee into your left arm if you've got the peace finger grip. Root into your standing right leg. Maybe, actually I'm not going to grab my big toe, I'm going to grab the outside edge of my left foot. If you are extending your left leg towards straight, your left shoulder wants to pull forward. Resist that action, pull your left shoulder blade back. Your shoulders may not be square to the front of the room, but that's okay. You just want to work that action. For a twist, you're going to take your right hand and either reach it to your left knee or the outside edge of your left foot. Start reaching your left arm back behind you. Your gaze can be forward. That's the easiest place to gaze. Sideways or facing the back of the room. Reach tall up through the top of your head. Work your breath. You're going to look forward if you weren't already. I'm giving my foot a break, you need a break. And then work into tree pose. So left foot still lifted, either to inner calf, inner thigh. And you're gonna press with your left foot into your right leg and hold that spot. You can bring hands to prayer. You can reach arms up to the sky. You can look up. You can take a side bend. In this case, your left arm would land on your left thigh. Right arm would reach up and over. Oh, and if you've got a wheel practice, this can be really fun because I got a wall. I'm not in super good shape for this. But what you could do is you could start working a back bend. If you watch me, like walk your hands back. And you can do tree into drop back. That's kind of next level, but somebody introduced that to me. I was like, that sounds fun. You can work that if you need like a pretty deep back bend. All right, bring your left knee to face forward. Take an inhale. Exhale, left foot to your mat, hands to your sides. So option one, you stay here and stand tall in mountain pose. Option two, we're gonna do a sun A. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold to your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Just a little high plank hold for a moment. High plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, and then on your inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, make your way to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale, rise to stand, reach up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Left hand to left hip. This time lift your right foot. Right hand to right knee. Peace fingers around your big toe. Or I'm gonna match what I did on the other side. Right hand grabs outer edge of foot. Hug right knee into right arm. Shoulder blades onto back. As you maybe extend your right leg forward. As you'll notice with me, my right leg is not straight. I don't have the mobility right now. But you don't have to keep it, you don't have to have right hand to right knee if you can't get all the way straight. You can be in between. For your twist, either left hand to right knee or left hand to outer edge of right foot. Twist your torso over to the right. Make sure your right foot stays facing straight ahead. You may want to swing over to the left. Reach down through your left foot and up through the top of your head to be as tall as you can. Come back to center for tree pose, or look forward, I should say. Right hand to calf, inner left thigh, press into it. Hands to prayer to begin. And then where you take this tree pose is your call. You're going to bring your hands back to prayer. Right knee forward. Take an inhale. Exhale, right foot to your mat. Hands to your sides. Again, you can stay here as long as you need. If you're moving with me, inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold to your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Another little high plank hold on your exhale. Step it back, hold it here. Shoulders away from your ears, so you're engaging your lats, which is kind of like below your shoulder blades, I don't know, the muscles, yeah. Like right here. Take an inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, lower all the way onto your belly. Roll over onto your back. We're gonna do 3 back bends. So plant your feet hip distance and parallel. You can touch your heels with your fingertips. So you can robot your arms, so your triceps are on the ground, your forearms are, I guess, perpendicular to the earth, hands facing each other. That's one way. We can start here, I guess. So let's press into your feet, lift your hips up. So you can keep your hands here. If you prefer to roll your shoulders underneath you and clasp hands, that's another variation. If you want 3 wheels, by all means, go for it. And as you're sitting in bridge pose, like lift your pubic bone towards your chest. So you're going to engage your glutes here. And keep pressing down with your big toe mounds because your feet kind of want to turn out. Like the pressure wants to go into your pinky toe perhaps. So you want to keep equal weight in your feet, your knees tracking over your toes. Take an inhale. Release your hands, exhale, slowly lower. You don't have to lower, you can stay up for all 3 if you'd like. Full deep inhale. Stay, exhale. And so you can now rise up for a second set of bridge. If you'd like wheel, you can bring in wheel for wheel. Hands flat beside your ears, fingertips facing your toes. Press to the top of your head to begin. Keep pressing your knees along in line with your feet. So your knees don't turn out and then you press up. And if you're taking bridge and you want to take something that's one-sided, like lifting one leg or thread the needle with one leg, you can do the other side on the last set. Take an inhale. Exhale. Lower all the way down. Just one breath. Inhale. Stay, exhale. Last one. Rise and shine. Breath up. And if you're doing, or you did something that was one-sided on the last set, you bring in the other side here. Take an inhale. Exhale. Lower all the way down. Bring your feet to the edges of your mat. Windshield wiper your knees from side to side. So the last posture is yours. You could take a hip stretch, thread the needle, or any other hip stretch. Or if you'd like to take a twist, you can. So all I'm going to do for this twist is lower my knees all the way over to the right. I feel that there. If I start losing sensation, I could place my right over into my right foot on top of my left leg, and I feel it more. Now, if you want a different spinal twist, and you know when, you bring it in. And if you don't know one, experiment. Like, you're gonna know, your body will talk to you. You just gotta be present enough and open enough to listen. Keep following your breath right up until the end. This time is yours to find freedom, to not need to think or plan or do. To just show up, take up some space, be you. When you're ready for the other side, make your way there. Notice where you're still holding on. Like while I was lying here, I felt like my hands were still holding on, so I just let them go. Notice if there's tension in your shoulders or jaw or around your temples. Come back to center. You can take happy baby or any other centering, grounding, neutral postures, such as Viparita Karani. Happy baby can be done with straight legs or bent legs. If there's anything else you need before Shavasana, sometimes I like to shake it out. Some people like to cover their eyes. Do what you need to do so when you lay your body on the earth, you can rest. I like to sigh to signal my body and letting go. Feel the weight of your body on the ground. Feel the releasing of effort. Instead of your muscles doing the work, feel them hang away from your bones towards the earth. And same with your breath, let it soften. Let go of any effort that you're putting into it. And just lay here and be still.
Begin to deepen your breath. And bring some movement into your body to wake it up. If it feels good to roll onto one side, you can make your way there. If you prefer to rock to seated, either forward or backward, I was like, I realized, I'm like, you don't just have to rock up to seated, you can like rock over into somersault. If you're feeling playful and light, you can give that a go. However you wish is kind of the point. Rise to seated with your eyes closed. I'm just taking a few more moments for you. Following your breath. Noticing thoughts. Noticing sensation, whether physical or emotional. And I will read once more about belonging. Belonging is the innate human desire to be part of something larger than us. Because this yearning is so primal, we often try to acquire it by fitting in and by seeking approval, which are not only hollow substitutes for belonging, but often barriers to it. Because true belonging only happens when we present our authentic, imperfect selves to the world. Our sense of belonging can never be greater than our level of self-acceptance. And I think, this practice it sounds simple, but like to truly and completely accept yourself in every realm, I think is challenging and lays out some good work that we have to do. But I think it begins with noticing where we don't feel like we're enough, where we think we could or should be doing better. Noticing those sensations, those emotions, like before we can label them. When we feel that just pang or that stab or that tingle. And then we can begin to inquire so we can move towards this place where we accept ourselves unconditionally. Bring your hands to prayer. Thank you for sharing practice. I'm not sure if you heard the phone ring. My daughter, who is 4, she has memorized my phone number and learned to dial it. She's called me during every single yoga class that I've ever taught for the past like 2 or 3 weeks. It's a bit wild. So I apologize if that disrupted your Shavasana. I hope you have some beautiful moments in the rest of your day. Thank you for being part of this community. Namaste. And if you have questions, don't hesitate to reach out. My email is purcelldeb@gmail.com, purcelldeb@gmail.com. And on Instagram, I'm at deb.purcell, and I'm Deb Purcell Yoga on Facebook. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.